What's good? What's good? We got some more Monster Rancher action for you guys today. How are y'all doing on this fantastic Wednesday afternoon? Evening, I suppose. We got week 2C of the Monster Rancher Battle League Season 2. A lot of fun stuff coming up. Why? This is always off by just a tiny bit. Just enough to piss me off. Why? Why is it like that? Come on. A lot of good names today. But yeah, how are you guys doing?
Hey! Now you're a man!
We got new channel point animations, boys. How was that? That took me so fucking long to rotoscope out.
With the details.
That was loud. Good. I'm glad it was loud. Very loud. I can turn it down. Don't worry. I'll turn it down a little bit. I guess it doesn't need to be that loud. We always got to test run it. The thing is, I didn't actually boost the volume on it at all, so it's wild that it was that loud. But yeah, we got 2 new sound effects, and we got the Hammer Bros.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the details.
That's such a good voice. Zoomers are kind of loud. Again, that's not boosted, so I don't know. You guys are always complaining that this stuff is not loud enough anyway, so there you go. You get what you ask for. So how's that volume-wise? I've dropped it about 6 dB, so that should be pretty significantly quieter. Missed Hair the Hair, but you're saying Cuello. I'm pretty sure that's how Matt Moore said it was pronounced, right? Cuello? Time for JP to lose another 4,000 chips. Anyway, yeah. So the Zoomers one may be a little bit loud, but I can actually adjust that real quick. If it's like super loud, I'll deal with it. It's easier for me to turn it down than it is for me to turn it up. You don't mind any of them? Okay. Zoomers is slightly louder than the Black Worm one, but the Black Worm one is quiet. So, I don't know. Zoomers is fine for you. Is the Hammer one better now? It's supposed to be loud, but if it was like deafeningly loud, like I turned it down pretty significantly, so it should be like palatable now. Nobody's gonna get a heart attack. Okay, sounds good. Cool. So, I hope you guys enjoy those. That was how I spent most of my day today. That and doing other little things. Little optimizations for my stream, I should say. Things that help me out a little bit. The Papa John thing should always be synced now. Even if it means sometimes it's going to lag, it's always going to be synced now. And then a couple other little things I did. Okay, so, yeah, let's actually get into these monsters. We got Aswang. Aswang belongs to Abeth. We got Edenfell EX belonging to Zanaga. A copy of his monster he made for the Switchboard Battle League. Guy Pieri, or, you know, if we're going to pronounce it properly, it's Pieti. Guy Pieti. Belonging to Tix. YB Zoomer, belonging to Bakuhuna. Jim Crackle is Stardust's monster. Lontar belongs to Tarf. Yoshimitsu is Cronius's monster, and Kueo belongs to Matt Moore. So we're going to get right into it with the first match. It's going to be Aswang and Kueo. That's not the right monster. Give me 1 sec. You guys can't even see that I screwed up, so it's okay. It's also possible that it sounds loud because I have the background audio significantly quieter, like the game audio, but I can turn that up a bit. What's that at? Yeah, I can turn that up a tiny bit, I think. I can get away with that. I'm jacking currently, exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the details.
That's gonna be such a good one to spam when I fuck up. When I, like, miss a score or something and ask you guys to help out. Okay. So, let's get channel points predictions ready. Here are the first two monsters. Ba-ba-ba. Do you like Oswong? Do you like Quail? Yeah, this is, these are both interesting. Make your bets. One of these days you see. I don't know what that means, JP. Okay, 20 seconds left. Get your bets in. On this day, I see clearly, yeah. Okay. Prediction is done, so we're going to start off. Giga Flame. Giga Flame is the play on this. Got straight, so even though he doesn't have a lot of skill, or he does have a decent amount of skill, but Aswang does have more speed. Pat. Pat's a great way to lose games. Kueo, off to a good start. Just needs to not get hit by that Giga Flame. It looks like he probably has a pretty good chance to not get hit by it, given Aswang's accuracy compared to his speed. Damn. That'll do it. Rematch. Yeah, Pat's still expensive at 9 guts. It's actually funny. It's hard to tell. It's hard to say if it would be worse if it costs 5 guts or not. Obviously, at that point, it costs half, so you're like, oh, well, it's double the value, right? But then that's just more time for them to spend using the attack over and over again. And you got to think to yourself if that's what you want your monster to be doing or not. Running down the clock with that. Oh, Giga Flame lands. Not enough to kill. Minus 43 guts is a lot, though. Procs anger on the bunny. He's an angry bunny. There's a kick. Kueo needs something big to come back here. Misses the back blow. He's going for it. He's trying. He's doing his best. You can't really fault him. Pat misses. I mean, if Pat was free, if it was like actually free, you could just run down the clock infinitely with it. But the thing is that every time you use it, there's a chance to miss, right? And so, even if it did only cost 5, using it twice as many times and having basically the same chance to hit. Like, I mean, you essentially have double the chance to hit, but it's still not really worth it. The monster would spend so much time draining guts on Pat. Might be an interesting little thing for Al to do in an update at some point. Give things like Pat and Kick. Oh my god, hits the back blow at 28%. Pat and Kick or Plant's Jab. Like, make it exceptionally cheap. Like 5 to 7 guts maybe. Oh my god, and the straight. Kueo wins game number 1. Yeah, make them super, super cheap. And then, I don't know, see if it makes them viable. Oh, did you get the inoculation, Mr. JP? Andre Lucas, thank you for now following. Appreciate it. Eden Fell. And Yoshimitsu. Kai, how are you doing today? That's the 5G. Yeah, you just gotta shake out the microchips, you know. So who do you like? You got Edenfeld EX. You got Yoshimitsu. I'm part of a small rollout of vaccines. Like my area code qualified. But the thing is, they had like 2,000 vaccines available, and they put it up, and 21,000 or 22,000 people registered in like the first day, and so they closed it. So like you can't register for it anymore. And they're botching it super hard in Ontario here. It's pretty funny. I mean, it'd be funny if it wasn't tragic, but you know what I mean. Do people still play Angry Birds? Is that a thing? Okay. Remember, I was working at Best Buy when Angry Birds was like the big new thing. And we had to stock all of the like the Angry Bird Funko Pops and the plush toys and shit like that. Nobody ever bought them. So we just had like a gigantic fucking pile of them. I don't know why corporate thought it was a good idea to just buy a bunch. Hammerfall gonna do a decent amount of damage there. Ooh, the trample though, big squeeze. Big squeeze for 293 damage. Hard to beat Dragon in rank C. I don't know why more people didn't run Dragon. I don't know why, what's his name, Chaotic Assassin didn't run Trample, but here we are. Damn. He's got Ravage too? They both went for Ravage, so that's interesting. Because I don't think that move's very good. This boy's sloshed. Man's got the vaccine running through his brain. Eden fell. First he steals my name. He steals my propensity to win. Come on.
You yellow-bellied zoomers!
Oh man, that's never gonna get old. Okay, Zoomer.
You yellow-bellied zoomers!
Guys, hold on. Yellow Belly Zoomer's up next. Relax. Guy Fieri. No, we gotta play the Guy Fieri song while we're waiting. Who do you like? Okay, prediction is live. Let's play some let's play the Guy Fieri song. God, I really, really hate the look of the new Spotify. Why is it so fucking awful? Why is it like this? I fucking hate this. Bro, just let me look at a band's albums. Why did you do this to me? Okay. Anyway. We're up to it. How time we got left? Predictions good. Oh, he starts off with the slap combo. Big one. I'm not going to get DMCA'd for this, though, because I have permission to use this song. That's the key. That's the ticket. We're not going to do it every time. We'll do it this one time. Oh, big tongue slap, 68%. Permission from Guy himself. I'm friends with him. He's friends with everybody. We both live. I own a timeshare in Flavortown. Tail Assault lands. Hand press. Big smoosh on his face. 89 damage. Not a lot of damage, but pretty solid withering. Oh my god, another tongue slap. Lontar doesn't like the music. You gotta wait for the chorus to come in. It's so emotive, though. When Guy came home. I need lighter. Slap combo misses. I love the animation on it when it misses. Power Lontar, yes sir. He's having a lot of trouble. Oh. Rest in peace, Guy Fieri. We will remember you fondly as a monster that got beat up by a Suezo. Beyblade strats. Just spinning, baby. Spin to win. Lontar knows the score. Okay. And finally, we got Bakuhuna. Yeah, he had trouble. He had some trouble. And we got Stardust Monster. What do you like? Jim Crackle, the brother of Jimmy Pop.
You yellow-bellied zoomers!
There we go. There we go. Okay, prediction is live. Get your bets in. I was super bored last night while I was waiting for something to render, and I was looking up. Every now and then, I just go into like the Final Fantasy wiki, and I was just looking at like super bosses and like what they do, and like super bosses in games that like I hadn't encountered in Secret Boss, and like whoa, because I was playing Tactics. I started Tactics again, and I forgot how fucking boring that game is. I love RTSs, not RTSs, but turn-based tactics games, but holy fuck, does that game ever take forever to get started? And I was looking at Final Fantasy IX, because I love Final Fantasy IX, and apparently there's a secret boss of Final Fantasy IX that I literally have never fought. Anyway, he's got power, he's got smash, 260 damage. A lot of damage. A lot of damages. Poor ape. Return to monk, but he just returned to the grave, so there we go. Slap combo does not wither as much as it needs to for what it costs and how long it takes. Bro, it withers like 40. What the fuck? Bro, it withers so much. It does not need to wither anymore. The 5G is burning your brain, brother. What are you talking about? I love you, JP, but that is such a crackhead opinion. Oh my god. You gotta get off this withering train. Return to damage output. Jim Crackle returned to damage output. Is he half dabbing in his pick? Is that what we're calling putting a hand up in the air now? Is half dabbing? Costs 30. Yeah, it should cost 30 to wither 50. Absolutely. Remember, it also does damage. Ooh, thwack. World War II and like work with that, yeah. Oh, stab misses. It does not miss, sorry. Stab throw gets the kill. That is a very quick 2-0. You saw the power proc. And it's over. And it's over. Okay, so let's take a look at bracket after a pretty quick round 1. Even with me fucking around and playing Hot Dad and stuff like that. Did I say 2-0? It was 2-1 though, yeah. Because all the matches were incredibly quick. There was the power kill from Zoomer after almost getting nuked in one hit, and then Jim Crackle's like, you know what? I am going to hit my roll assault, and that won that one. And then game 3 there. I don't know. Did I say 2-0? Because I wrote down 2-1. Are you guys like... Do you like share a malfunctioning brain? Like, what are you doing? What is this? Look at the pattern though. I know it's nice. It's pretty. Quiet down now. Schedule. I got the schedule open. Yeah, so that's what it looks like after 1 round. Kukueo had an interesting win. Edenfell EX kind of literally stomped his opponent. Guy Fieri got blown the fuck up. Hoping he'll do better later. And because I love Withering Jill. And we saw a very close match in the last one. Oh, it's 2-8. Fuck. Ah, I missed 7 rounds. Round 1 is just a button check. You just got to get into it. You know, sometimes you lose round 1. It's C%. Damn. I'm in the wrong reality. JP's. Oh man, it's gonna get great reception though. Oh, 7 rounds were the hair winning against other people. Okay, round 2, baby. Here we go. Yeah, Yoshimitsu, and you got Aswang. Yoshimitsu's a great name. I love Tekken 3 Yoshimitsu. Just like thematically, design-wise. I like Tekken 7 one too. The octopus head is kind of cool. Love the water transition. I found a royalty-free animation thing, and then I edited it slightly. It's multiple clips, like multiple little animations, and I stitched them all together to make it look nice and neat and all that fun stuff. A Lilum picture? Bro, there's no Golem in here? There's no rock for her to kiss? Soul Calibur 3 alt costume is your favorite? That's a good one too. Kueo uncontested first place, hand the trophy. It's over already. If there's anything we've learned from the Monster Rancher Battle League, it's that if you win round 1, you can't be beat. It's over. But Quill, if you want, I can like send you a link to the little animation clip I stole the water thing from. But like I did have to do a lot of work to like make it not look like garbage. Like, it was very low res and a bunch of other stuff, so I had to do a lot of editing. Giga Flame at 45%. Damn, misses. Foolery. He dodges the Giga Flame and then does foolery. Ooh, misses 2 hammer falls in a row. What is this? What's this? What's this? Kicking him in the shins. You only use what you animate yourself. It's royalty free. It wasn't it's not like I'm stealing from somebody. But yeah, I am not particularly artistic. You guys see the logo I made? The logo is not great. None of this stuff is great. It's like, it's passable. But like, it's not, I definitely cheat. Like, I didn't make that explosion. I didn't go film that. But I know how to work a chroma key. And I did rotoscope out the hammer guy though, and that took fucking forever, and it's really sloppy, but It's as good as it's gonna get, you know. For a thing that I wasn't willing to spend more than an hour and a half on. 2 pats. Misses. You're trained in traditional animation, yeah. I'm not, I'm not particularly artistic in that sense. I'm definitely like jack of all trades, but like master of like literally nothing. You guys have seen my videos. I'm not the world's greatest editor. Definitely not. But you know, I'm competent. And then same thing with like graphic design. You guys see the logo. It's like not great, but it's serviceable, right? Everything's serviceable. Oh, kick. Is this actually how she's gonna win? Yeah, okay. That works. That's a 2-0. Well, Pat wins games. It's too cheap. It needs nerfed. It needs nerfed. Yoshi missed everything in both matches. Yeah, he didn't land a single attack. Pretty great. He's having a hard day. He's got to shake those bones off, you know? He'll get back into it eventually. The 3 fooleries is what killed me. What's his... I gotta see what his loyalty is at. We'll take a look later with the advanced viewer. Okay, we got Edenfell, we got Lontar. Edenfell and Lontar. Ba-da-ba-ba. Place your bets. What does Foolery do? Stops you from building guts for about 3 seconds and decreases your evasion by a significant amount. So it's much easier to get hit while you're doing Foolery. It also removes the limiter on the opponent's AI to wait for 45 guts before attacking. So they could have like 20 guts, and you do Foolery, and they'll attack. I mean, they have a higher chance to attack. Nothing's guaranteed, but it removes the limiter. What it technically does, like on a granular level, is that your monster has a chance to do X amount of actions at any given time. And it's not until they have 45 guts that one of those actions becomes attack. And then after that, there's more actions, like more attack actions populated in the list of things that the monster can do, the higher their guts are. Also, fantastic opening. I think that might be it for Edenfell. Unless he lands a trample off this and Lontar doesn't attack, which is possible. But, you know, both monsters can't attack. But when Foolery happens, it populates with more chances to attack. So it removes the limiter, and if, say, you got 99 guts and your opponent does Foolery, there's an incredibly high chance that your monster will attack. Allocates the Psychic. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's just very... What do you call it? It's almost Commentator's Curse, you know? Almost Commentator's Curse. They have pretty similar builds, too. It's just that Edenfell has, like, no life and high defense for some reason. I don't know why. Couldn't be me. Oh, Tongue Slap misses that time. He's like, you know what? I worked game 1. Maybe it'll work game 2. Goes for Bite. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Dodges the Spit. There's the Ravage. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. Still can't believe Yoshimitsu missed every single attack and lost to a Pixie just spamming its power attacks. Pouring out for the homie. Oh, there's the trample. That's a guaranteed kill. Do we see a Grit, though? We do not. It's the opposite of the curse? I guess. The Commentator's Curse works both ways, you know? It's both the opposite of the thing that you said and the thing that you said happening immediately after. Ooh, Bite lands. That's pretty big damage. Half his health is gone. Lands another bite. Not enough to kill, but that's a lot of withering down. He's angry. Imagine getting angry, just fucking hulking up, and then standing still. Like, I'm angry. Like, believe me, I'm angry. The bite's gonna land. It's not gonna do nearly enough. A little bit of withering. And here comes another tongue slap. Anger on Dragon Mono. To be fair, rank C. What are you gonna do, right? It doesn't do much, but what are you gonna do, you know? So that was a 2-1 for Lontar. Give him Paradox and call it a day. I mean, that's fine. It's fair. I mean, I would never raise a Ragnarok for tournament, but if I did, I probably, especially in rank C, I probably wouldn't go speed anyway. And I would just hope I don't get withered. I think I'm the only person, after I joined the community at least, I don't think since I joined, there's been another person who has entered a purebred dragon from hard mode 1.0 into a tournament. I did that shit. I'm a big dummy. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. It was for Abeth's Rook tournament, and it was a tournament where nobody was allowed to run speed. And on top of that, you couldn't get any withering techs or special techs. And so I was like, okay, fuck it. Nobody can dodge. I'm just going to get trample and call it a day. And, you know, it worked okay at first. And then it didn't. And it did really, really poorly. I think it was like maybe the worst build in the tier. Because what everyone ended up doing was they just picked other techs that weren't withering techs that had a shit ton of withering. And, I mean, c'est la vie, right? It is what it is. Because I picked Purebred Dragon and I got absolutely fucked. But then Ran, who's also a very good player, picked Tiamat, which is the second best dragon. And he came in like the place right above me. Like we both did terrible. We both got stomped. And so I just think Dragon was a bad pick for that tournament. I didn't expect other people to just go hard on withering techs that weren't withering, you know? Or non-withering techs with withering. Anyway, we got a primate battle, sort of. Guy Pieri, big old mountain man, misses the hand press. I love how Jim Crackle has like patches of dark fur on its shoulders. Looks like he's wearing a little jacket. Realistically, we know... I mean, yeah, you say that, but not necessarily, right? Oh, slap combo. How much withering? 44. Jim Crackle was at 80 guts. Here comes a slap. It's not going to be enough, though. Saying your slap? No, my slap. Guy Pieri wins game 1. Rematch. Apes have tails? Yeah. And they all got tails. Ooh, big roll assault. Bonking them. Now you've done it, Jim. God damn it, Jim. Here comes the slap combo. How much? Minus 90 guts. Here we go. Minus 87. Fury. That's a useless Fury. He's never going to get a chance to attack. One, two straight. Bing, bang, boom. Punch him right in the nose. I hear slap combo doesn't wither enough. Yeah, I've heard the same. Roll assault. Big crit. Jim Crackle wins game 2. Oh no! Macho's working on an emote for me that will go very well with money. With winning money and losing money. Whack. Misses. 1-2 straight. Misses at 73%. Not a super expensive tech, but sucks to miss it. Grab throw misses as well. Jim Crackle with the basic ape build. Slap combo hits. Bing bang boom. Minus 45 guts. Guy Fieri stole his turn. He's going to be able to attack again. Jim Crackle's kind of in trouble here. Hand press at 76. There goes his guts once again. Guy Fieri still in the lead, both life-wise and guts-wise. He's going to get a chance to attack again before Jim Crackle does. 470 plus misses in a row, yes. Happens a lot. 1-2 straight, just to put an exclamation point on that victory. Guy Fieri wins game 3. 2-1. One roll assault could take this. Yeah, not really though. Like, roll assault's strong, but it's not that strong. Hand press is so funny. It's a good move. Got YB Zoomer. Why be you when you can be Zoomer? And we got Kueo. What? This monster's 0 weeks old. How is he doing so well? Little baby. Little baby rabbit. Okay, prediction is live. Place your bets. Who do you like? Both these monsters won their first round. And I love Jill. I gotta raise a Jill again at some point. I've only ever raised one for competitive, and it did okay. I got 4th in the tournament, and it was a mixed attacker build, so that's pretty good. One of the best performing dedicated mixed attackers in since I joined the Discord, at least. I think the only one that I would say did better is probably Summer Sun by Abeth. Made it to rank A. No defensive stats. Got kind of bodied once it was in rank A, but I mean, it had to win rank B, and it had no defensive stats in rank B. Okay, there we go. We really attached after Lumpy? Yeah, Lumpy's great. Riding crop. Oh, he gets punched right in the front. That's called the front of the horse. Punches him right in the front again. Betting on the unpopular choice so you can have more than 30 chips. That's, you know, long odds sometimes. Ooh, back blow. Procs power, though. It's not over yet. Comes a smash. Misses at 67. Both monsters have enough guts to attack. Who's going to go first? See Javelin? We're going to see Stab Throat? No, we're going to see him get punched in the front of the horse once again. Gueo wins game 1. Game 2, here we go. Javelin. Ooh, big crit there. 1-2 punch can do a little bit of damage. 66 into the back blow. Big combo. 11 guts down. Zoomer has a slight guts lead. He can win with a javelin here. It lands. Do we see another grit? We don't see another crit, but he doesn't need it. We got a game 3. Trotter is a special breed of centaur, and he has a fucked up guts or fucked up lifespan, and he has 100 weeks less than like every other monster. Ooh, smash hits, big damage. Love how most Hair's power attacks look pretty much the same. I mean, they're all punches, right? Except for the 3 that are kicks. Smash misses again. He wasn't upgraded in localization. Yeah, he still has his Monster Farm 2 lifespan. Break his Hawk. Oh, farts on him. Damn, back blow misses again. Imagine being hit in the front of a horse is like being punched in the sternum, something you don't want. That's gonna catch on now. We're just gonna call that the front of the horse. Yeah, 2-1. It's like getting solar plexus as a horse. Okay, so that's it for round 2. Let's take a look at the round robin. So we got Yellow Belly Zoomer winning that. After 2 rounds, we got Yellow Belly Zoomer and Lontar tied for first, and then we got Azwang, Edenfell EX, Guy Pieri, and Kueo, all with 1-1. And then we got Jim Crackle and Yoshimitsu in last at the moment. So, next up, we got Azwang, and we got Lontar. Masked Horseman. Masked Horseman's a good name for that. That's the wrong one, though. I made a mistake. Someone break the streak of Lontar. Imagine Lontar being a threat. Who knew? Who knew? Poor Jim Crackle, it's just not his day. I mean, we got what? We got 2 apes. No, yeah, we have 2 apes that have moved on, right? Or is there only 1 ape that's moved on, but 3 have made top 4? Okay, prediction. Just 1 has moved on to rank B, but we've seen Price in top 4. We've seen Macaquinho in top 4. And then we saw Power Garden Fresh just fucking steamroll everybody. Only monster currently undefeated in a single match. 10-0. The next best is 8-2. Macaquinho made it 3rd place, yeah, and as did Price, I do believe. It looks like she has some dinner plates. Is that a thing people say? Price was 4th? Oh, okay. My bad. I trust the people who raise the monster to keep track of it more than myself, because there's way too many numbers in my brain. So that's why if I say something that's correct, nobody cares. If I say something that I know is incorrect, everyone will correct me, and then I'll have the correct info. So you might as well just say random bullshit, and then someone will be like, hey, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'll be like, cool. That's true. And also, thank you for the info. The Giga Flame, the angry Giga Flame, it lands 229 damage minus 37 guts. Azwang still has the guts lead. Inner plates his big nipples. But like you can't see them though. I don't know, I'm confused. Flame misses. It hits there, 135 damage. Ooh. Gets power though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spooky. Tongue slap, 36. That's an instant KO, 533 damage. She gets up. She's like, okay, you know what? I've had enough of this. Lontar. Look when her card pops out. I know what you're getting at, but she's got like fur over it, so I don't know. It's a kid's game. Come on, Baku. Bite. Bite misses too. Doesn't have a very good chance to hit. She got them dinner plates, so I thought the dude with big girls. She's always eating, bro. It's like Bayonetta. The hair is part of her body, and also the weapon. He rocks up a tongue slap. Oh my god. Lontar cannot be stopped. If you bet against him, it's your own fault at this point. Looks like most of you did not, though. Next up, we got Edenfell EX. Were you guys expecting that to be a quick 2-0? Because I wasn't. The subtle fur is what makes it look wrong. Yeah, Pixie is kind of a suspect design for a kid's game to begin with, but, you know. All the other Suezos went for cheap Withering, and Lawn Torch chose violence. Withering doesn't win games, man. Withering doesn't win games, but both of the Suezos that have fought have done very well, so I don't know. So is Raki. Saying Raki is like too violent for a kid's game is like discounting centuries of children's stories. It's like their brother is Grimm and Hans Christian Andersen shit, and like the first 20 Disney movies are like all way more violent than a doll with a knife that looks like it has blood on it. And if kids can handle that shit, they can handle the doll with the knife. Asking for razor blades, so maybe he wants to shave. He's made out of wood. He's probably got splinters he needs to cut off. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I've actually literally never read a Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark book, but I have seen the pictures. I think people are... When you're a kid, this shit feels a lot more tame to you than it does as an adult, and you're looking at it like, oh, like, I don't know if that's okay for kids. I've definitely had this realization a couple of times. Where I'm like, oh, I don't know if kids would like that. And then I'm thinking about it, and it's like, PG-13 as a concept was the most fucked up thing to me as a kid. Because, like, as a 9-year-old, PG-13 is tame. Like, when you're, like, 8 or 9 years old, you're like, I'm supposed to be in high school before I can watch this? Or, like, I'm supposed to be in grade 8 before I can watch this? Like, this shit is, like, what is this? Girlfriend is afraid of Raki and she's 30. I mean, people have phobias, right? I don't think that means it's inappropriate or out of place. Ravage hits. I went to high school with a girl who's afraid of buttons, and one day somebody took a bunch of buttons and dumped them on her desk, and she had a panic attack and hyperventilated and passed out. It was very funny until she passed out, and then it was like, it was not anymore. Okay, got some fights going on. Afraid of buttons, yeah. Something about them, like, everybody touches them with their hands and they're like full of germs and stuff. It's a phobia, it doesn't make sense, but like I can kind of understand if you're like germophobic that you'd like be weird about buttons. But yeah, she like legit passed out, it was fucked. Ever watched some Mori clips? No, I haven't. Definitely something deeper than just buttons, yeah. I think most of them are. It's triggers something else in your brain, right? It's not like, here's a button, that's spooky. It's like, oh, here's a button. Oh, that makes me think of this other thing that's like absolutely terrifying. Where are the grits? Grit doesn't exist. It's not how this game works. You just never heard about it? Yeah, dude, like, I can't fault you for not knowing that there's people out there afraid of buttons. Like, it's very, very bizarre. Zen doesn't put battle specialists on his monsters. That's true. Jim Crackle does have grit, though. I was watching this video about a diver who's afraid of machines underwater. He legit gasped when he saw a propeller underwater. Submechanophobia. Wow. That's a very specific one. Though, that's another thing where I get it. Like, boat propellers? That shit is terrifying. You fall off the boat, you get sucked underneath. Like, what are you gonna do? You're dead. You see fucking Jake Paul pushes, is it Jake Paul? I don't know. It's one of the Paul brothers. Pushed his fucking dog off a pontoon boat for views. And they, like, drove over it with the boat. And he, like, jumped in to save it afterwards. It was, It was very fucked. I don't know. I don't know why it showed up in my recommended, but people here with cool phobias like buttons. Meanwhile, I curl up into a ball of sight of one spider. Yeah. And they tried to. What's really funny is that it's kind of hard to tell if you push the dog on purpose or not, and so they're using that as like the you can't possibly prove it one way or another, right? But the dog definitely jumped into the water because he felt like he was being forced. I don't know. I can understand submechanophobia. Imagine traveling through the deep blue and something appears out of nowhere. Yeah. I used to have this recurring dream. And I was like, so I grew up on a lake, a small lake. Not like super nice. It wasn't like a beach or anything. It was very rocky. You couldn't really like wade into the water or anything like that. It's kind of shitty. But it was a lot of fun living there, and there was like lily pads and like seaweed everywhere. Technically, it's not seaweed; it's called Eurasian milfoil, and it's like an invasive species that, when it would grow so thick that it would get up to the top of the water and like become like a carpet on top of the water. And if you cut off a piece, it self-propagated. It was a huge fucking issue, and the town spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get rid of it because it was just choking all of the oxygen out of the lake. And I used to have this very specific dream where I was tubing. Like, so I was on a tube being pulled behind a boat. And at some point during it, the tube became like a couch, like a two-seater couch. And I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm not afraid of couches or anything. But then we would get to this one point in the lake that was just like filled with seaweed and lily pads and shit. It was basically like a swamp, and then the line would snap and the boat would drive away, and I'd just be sitting on this couch that's floating. That one Oreo is now following. Thank you. And so I'd be sitting on this couch in the middle of a swamp and just chill out there, and then I would like wake up, and it eventually had me like build up this aversion to going swimming around the milfoil, because I was like, I don't know, I didn't want to get lost. I don't know, there's some like deeper psychological shit going on there, but like I wasn't actually afraid of the plants, you know, like it was never about that. Some other weird thing in my brain. It feels gross to touch it though. Rear leg kick's gonna hit, but that's not gonna be enough. Guy Pieri wins. Did Zoomer won game 1, right? Yeah. It's 2-0. See? You're allowed to say the wrong thing, and then someone will just someone will correct you. Awesome, finally got to catch a stream, started watching the VODs.
I'm terrible with the details. Sorry, I'm terrible with the details.
Yeah, that's true. I am terrible with the details sometimes. Well, yeah, Oreo, thank you. Yeah, I saw your comment on YouTube. Appreciate it. I have so few comments and so few views on my videos that I like know everybody who's commented. It's pretty funny. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you're wondering what those sound effects are, I have a ton of channel points, sound effects that you can use to trigger stuff, make stuff happen. Yeah, that's the last one. We got Yoshimitsu and we got Koyo. So if you hang around for a bit, you'll build up some channel points. You can also get them just by betting on these predictions. And the predictions, well, this one's live, but I was going to say, it's a great way if you know how to pick a winner. And if you don't, then you know what? You're going to have a little bit of trouble, but you'll eventually know how to pick a winner. By that, I mean about 60% of the time, you can maybe get it right. I had recurring dreams since I was really young where I would be walking alone in a dark city, navy blue buildings, and a dark sky with yellow street lamps. Not lights like we have now, but lamps. When I saw a zone of Final Fantasy XIV, I got kind of weirded out because it looked almost identical to that dream. Yeah, that happens too. It's awesome. Thanks for being so welcoming. You'll definitely see me in here more. Hey, appreciate it. The thing is, the community is so small that there's no room for drama or anything like that, right? Everybody needs to be friends. Everybody needs to get along, or else it's just shitty for everybody. So I try to be welcoming and help people out and answer questions and fun stuff like that. So if you have questions about anything you see, about any mechanics, anything like that, either me or someone else in the chat will definitely answer you, help you out. Okay, I think we're good. Yep. Okay, Pierre, he's sending all his enemies to Flavortown. One-way tickets. They're not coming back. So we have an interesting spread now of wins and losses. Okay, I'm going to try changing my lighting situation up a bit while this is happening. Are you making any more or are you done? Okay. There we go. Less halo effect around my head. Been putting small bets on heavy underdogs chasing those big payouts. Has it been working for you? There haven't been a lot of underdogs that, like, betting-wise, that have won. Quayo needs something, goes for the back blow. Risky, but, you know, definitely would have won it if it hit. Yoshi finally hit something, I know. Didn't have a great time last round. He's up 1-0, going into game number 2. Straight lands. Punch him in the shins, always angry now. Yoshi's, you know, despite Yoshi being as tall as he is, he's actually a very small hanger. Like, I don't know if it's baby sized, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was baby sized. Appreciate it. Watch your videos introducing basic offense, defense. Got a good idea what's going on, what's not. Let's play Monster Hunter Advance 2. It's weird. Yeah, defense on the Game Boy Advance games is very strong. I almost wanted to make a video about it because I played through Advance 1 recently, and I used a... Oh, there's real. We don't say real work often. We don't see it work in the user's favor that often, so that worked. But yeah, I was playing Advance 1, and I had a Lorica, which is Durahan Arrowhead, and I stacked shell armor with whatever the other one is. Dude, there's two defense up, speed down abilities, and I put them both together. And I took no more than double-digit damage from the final boss. Like, I legit was just like fucking walking around, tanking hits, didn't care about anything. The addition of traits definitely changes the way that you can play the game. The advanced games are actually pretty fun. They're pretty solid games. Obviously, the limitations mean that the artwork is kind of crappy, but like the actual gameplay is solid. It holds up. Yeah, I wanted to do one of those. We can't do advanced tournaments. There used to be a way to link cable Visual Boy Advance. I don't know if you can still do it. I may be able to do it intra. Like, so if you were to send me files, maybe I could set up 2 copies of it and get it working that way. I don't know. I'll look into it because that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I might do a video on just like making the most absolutely busted defensive monster I could. Real as a sugar rush, you're unstoppable for 10 seconds, but then you crash hard. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's like Rod and Todd eating a pixie stick. Hey, we got Oswong. And we got Jim Crackle up next. Ooh. Ah, I did the wrong thing. That's okay, I got a state save. Don't worry about it. Relax. All jacked up on Mountain Dew. Just fucking ready to go ape shit, you know? I don't want any damn vegetables. Aswang and Jim Crackle. Here we go. Jim Crackle Corn and I Don't Care. Aswang singing to herself. We've been going for 500, 511, 512 out of the Monster Rancher Advanced book. Like all of them? Damn, that's hard. Not hard. It's actually not very difficult because it's just words, right? It doesn't take too long, but it's a grind for very little gain. When he's having the sexual awakening in the gym. Yeah, that one's good. Man. So my problem with Futurama is I don't remember a lot of it. I've watched every episode of Futurama multiple times, but it doesn't feel as quotable to me, just in general, as like The Simpsons. Like, I don't think there's a lot of bad episodes of Futurama. I think most of it is great. I think most of it is fantastic. Even the reboot and all that stuff, and the movies. But I can remember scenes, but I can't remember specific lines. Nothing like sticks out in my head the same way as The Simpsons. Whereas The Simpsons, I can like quote every episode of like the first like maybe 15 seasons, and then after that, I either didn't watch very often or didn't watch at all. Pretty recent, you remember since you binged it on Hulu? I just remember to shreds, you say, and one of his wife. To shreds, you say. Pixie kicks Ape in the foot. Yeah, the model's so fucked up. Marge's voice actor, her voice is permanently gone, and they won't let her go, even though anybody can do her voice. I don't know how bad the situation is there with Julie Kavner, because her voice was always like that. Like, Marge is just like a slightly exaggerated version of her own voice. Had the patience to grind all of them out. I don't want to do that. I would never want to do that. People always ask me how I got all the cards in my book, and it's like, whoa, that's crazy. And I'm like, bro, it's a cheat code. I'd never fucking do that. Kicking the man right in the pits. Yes, it's his weak spot. But Jim Crackle doesn't care. Ooh, roll assault misses. Diego Flame at 47, that misses as well. Both monsters can attack. Who's going to attack first, though? Grab throw, 36. Swing and a miss. May not be swing throw, but it's still a swing. Kick hits. Multiple kicks in a row coming in hot. Here we go. Jim Crackle can attack. Is he going to, though? He's not going to have time. He gets timed out. Taking him right in the toe. I don't know why, but whenever I see Ape dodge an attack, mine it infuriates me. It's just, it's a very BM monster, you know? Ape doesn't give a shit. Ape likes it when you're frustrated. As a kid, I didn't have much access to the internet, so I used to combine lots of monsters just to know which breeds existed and how they looked like. Yeah, so I mean, I did that too. When I was younger, but then my friend had a Game Shark, and I got all the cards, and then I never came back. Did I watch Donkey's new? Yes, I did watch Donkey's new video. I'm going for a skip. I'm going for a skip, guys. Oh no, it's the farmer. Oh man. That Donkey is... I'm glad he's like finally found like his own voice in the way that he makes his videos, because obviously he's been doing it for like a decade now, right? Or he's been like big for a decade now almost. And it used to irritate me watching his videos like 10 years ago, I was a fan, but it was also kind of like bothered me because he would just straight up take bits from Tim and Eric. Like, he legit just had full bits and full videos that were just like Tim and Eric lines. And I was like, that's kind of shitty. Like, come up with your own stuff, right? But then, like, most comedy is referential in some way. And so I'm older now and I don't give a shit about any of that. But he's found his own way of, like, doing things. And I enjoy watching every video he puts out. Just, like, consistently very high level. A lot of funny stuff. But, like, the whole, like, spaghetti and meatballs thing is, like, a legit... That's just a Tim and Eric James Quall thing where he's pretending to do what do you call it? He's trying to do impressions, and he just says spaghetti and meatballs over and over again. And that became like one of Donkey's catchphrases for like a couple of years, and it was always weird to me because it's like that's not even his thing. Like there's like things that he has come up with that I think are like genuinely hilarious. That's not one of them. His Halo 1 of 4 series is one of your favorites. Yeah, the Halo stuff was good. I'll go back and watch stuff like all the time. But yeah, even like some of his newer stuff, his delivery is very like you can tell he watched a lot of Tim and Eric, and you can tell there's like specific sketches that he was like a big fan of. Because whenever he says like, "Oh, they put this guy in this," like that's a reference to Tim and Eric stuff. Or whenever he'll go like, "He didn't even do that. Come on, what are you doing?" Like that's a reference to a specific Tim and Eric sketch. For Tim's Discount Prices is the sketch if you want to look it up. Used to watch his league comment, but not his new videos. His new videos are like significantly better IMO. Oh, we had a little bit of okay, hold on one sec. Stream is doing whatever it's doing. Hold on. Bitrate is not happy. No, it is not. Okay, we're gonna wait a sec. It's getting better. We will, we'll see. We'll see if it's gonna get better or not. It's back. It says it's not back. I don't think I can run a stream at 700 kilobits. Okay, there we go. It's at 1,000. So if I play it now, it's going to be low quality, but you know, it'll be viewable. Okay, whatever. We'll play it. He'll go. Oh my god. Okay, well that's a hell of a thing to come back to. Zoomer 1 HP. You guys will have to watch the VOD for that one because it'll encode properly. It just did not look good on stream for that. Twitch had its real expiry. Exactly. Had no guts left. Javelin doing big damage. The Zoomer wins game 1, by the way. He had 1 life. 1 life to live. 307 damage. Procs power. Smash gonna do 240. That's it. The Zoomer wins that one. I love his shades. His little riding goggles. And styling. Okay, so that's if you're watching this on the VOD, you're gonna have no idea what we were talking about, but we had our bitrate just absolutely tank for no real reason. I don't know what that was about. It's like the internet itself imploded. But we're back. Have we seen a grid today? Yes, we have. We've seen a couple. Not many. Kueo had one. Kueo had the first one. Guy Pieri and Yoshimitsu. I'm debating what to do with my other channel. Not animations, but the emotes. So Macho's making me one now, and then that'll be like the last one I have room for. I want to update my Nighton one because I don't think it looks very good. I think it was fine when my stream was new and I didn't have any production values or anything. But I want to update it. I don't know what I want to do with it. If I want to just keep Nighton Pog or if I want to do something else. The other ones look okay. The other ones are fine. But then I also have I still have my tier 2 and tier 3 emotes that I can make, but like, I mean, nobody's ever going to do that, and I would prefer you not do tier 2 or tier 3. So that one's kind of like, who's going to use those? And then, is this good? Okay. And then I have 3 that I need to make for bits. They made a new thing where if you donate X amount of bits, you have access to your own tiers of emotes. And the lowest one is at 1,000. And we have a couple of people who've donated over 1,000 bits, so I want to make one for them. What are your favorite breeds? Nighton. Nighton is my favorite breed. Poncho is my favorite breed. You can tell. I got a Poncho on the stream. But Nighton is my favorite in Monster Rancher 2. The double hand press. The double-decker hand press. Double slap. That one misses, though. He can press, but he can't slap. Goes for it again. That one lands. A little bit of withering, a little bit of damage. Both monsters can attack. Yoshimitsu actually can't. I don't know why I said that. Here comes a hammer fall last second. It's not enough. Guy Fieri wins game 1. Zilla's like hard stuck number 2 for me. Right after Nighton. Definitely don't know what I'm doing raising him, though. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of techs, and a lot of them are really crappy. He's okay in hard mode. I think he's maybe a little bit overtuned in hard mode if you build one specific gross build, but otherwise, he's very, like, mid-tier. He's pretty solid. The Zoom's your favorite? Tix, have you made a Zoom for, like, competitive? So many slaps, but that is a big lead with Hammerfall. That's going to do a lot of damage. Can he land a second one? Oh, he procs Anger. He's going to have such a good chance to hit 90%. Goes for the hand press, though. He's going to smoosh him. Give him the big smoosh, and Guy Piety is going to win 2-0. Oh, and the Biologist last turning. That's cool. Oh, nice. Zoom Tiger is one of my favorites. I think about it, and there isn't actually a lot of Zooms I dislike. What would my least favorite Zoom be? My least favorite Zoom is probably the Purebred. I don't know if there's any I actually dislike. Wasn't that a Zoom only tourney? No, it was what was it? There's a lot of Zooms in it, but Suezo Zoom is a little weird. It's a strange color, and it has like the weird like red eyes on its back, but I don't think it's that bad. I would say either the Purebred Zoom or the Tropical Zoom are my least favorite. Tasman and Hachiro are so fucking funny. Like, they're not for me, but they're so goofy looking. No, I don't think the Biologist's tourney was Zoom only. It was Cool Monsters, right? Or something like that? Or... because she had the Biologist had the Birth Technicians series, right? Yeah, it was cool. So yeah. So speaking of, I guess we should talk a little bit more about the Zoom tourney I'll be running eventually. I want to see a tournament, a 16-man round robin. No, I don't want to see that much. That's way too much. But I want to see a big-ass tournament with only zooms because I don't know what the best build is, and I want to find out. Zoom. My least favorite zoom is Dinosaurian in 4. Oh, the dino in 4 is so goofy looking. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they went with that. It doesn't even really look like the Monster Rancher 1 dino. Like, it's got like weird... what do you call it? Like brachiocephaly or whatever. It's like got head trauma or some shit. I don't know. And make another mixed zoom with all claw and fire attacks. Interesting. Zoom plant 4. I actually kind of like zoom plant in 4. Oh, that's the zoom plant. Oh, I thought you meant the dino. The dino looks stupid as hell, but I disagree with the zoom plant. I think it looks neat. Ooh, back blow misses. Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you guys on that one. Bite lands, big damage. Cuello is in a little bit of trouble. Can he grit? He does. But there's a lot of guts gone there. I don't know. Gets spit. Lontar wins that one 2-0. Okay, so let's update the bracket. I haven't done any of round 4 yet. Give me one sec. We'll talk a little bit more about zoom while we're doing that. Yeah, I really like Black Zoom. What's his name? This is just Black Saurian. I like Worm Saurian a lot. Mega Saurian is solid. Hound Saurian's cool. Mustardy is solid. I don't know. I don't think there's any I like actually dislike. I like Fairy Saurian as well. 1 and 5, 2 and 4. Guy Pierre, he squishes a robot. Pay-per-view. And we got Lontar. Power Suezo, good build. It's probably going to fall off later, but it's doing really well in rank C. Tank Fairy Saurian or Aloha Saurian could be fun to try. It's Aloha Saurian, that's what it is. I said Tropical Zoom or whatever earlier. And the Zoomies, is that what we're calling it? What did I say? I had a name for it. Can't remember what name I came up with for it though. Oops, all zooms. That was it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. I didn't come up with that actually. Somebody said oops all something, and then or sorry all zooms, and I said no, oops all zooms. Someone set me up for the dunk. They got the assist. I don't know who that was, but thank you. Aswang and YB Zoomer. It was you? Nice, yeah. Yeah, oops all zooms I think is what we gotta go with. Oh my god. So I'm gonna limit it to 1 breed per. I'm thinking of disallowing the best subbreeds because everybody's just gonna do those anyway. The thing with
yellow-bellied zoomers!
The thing with disallowing a specific subbreed is everyone's just gonna go, okay, well I'll just pick the next best one. Like, who fucking cares, you know? There's a thing that Jack tried a little while ago, and it ends up making the selection of monsters It's just as prohibitive. Like, it doesn't make it any more prohibitive, I should say. But what it does is for that one specific tournament, you see a couple of sub-reads that you probably wouldn't see otherwise. But maybe hard code all guts rate to an amount. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I could hard code all of them to the Fairy Saurian. Because we're trying to see who the best is, right? And then at that point, it becomes about your build specifically. Okay. Here we go. That's a very good idea. Is Zebra Saurian good? I can't remember what tech he starts with. But yeah, okay, so hard coding it, that's a good idea. And then on top of that, I think the other idea is to allow unlimited tech removal. It's got 11 guts. Yes, I do believe it. So it's not the best, but, you know, it's not terrible. It just can't get grit, which kind of sucks. Weird leg kick. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not even commentating on that. It's such a fucking blowout. But it'll be interesting to see if the finals are like two of the same build or two completely different builds, and then other builds that were the same as the one who wins, like Buster out early, we'll be able to get a decent read on like how much variance matters and stuff like that. Unlimited tech removal, get around tech chains, yes. Exactly. At the risk of telling everybody my build, I think in hard mode, I don't know. In hard mode, I genuinely don't know, because in vanilla, I would probably pick claw combo, tail lashes, and fire charge, and nothing else. And that would be my build. But fire charge is so incredibly different in hard mode. It was changed dramatically to the point where it has a completely different niche than it used to. And the reason you would use fire charge, i.e. it was very, very cheap and had the chance to do a significant amount of damage with a high crit rate, is no longer the case. Zoomer wins 2-0. Man, cannot lose. You have Wood Saurian. We're already calling dibs. I don't even have the registration sheet up yet. Next up, we got Edenfeld EX. And we got Guy Pieri. I actually don't like mock subbreeds for the most part. I'm usually a big fan of like goofy looking stuff, but like Logsar is kind of awkward. Like I don't really like Logsar. And Wood Saurian is whatever. Wood Knight I don't really like. Woody, the Raki, I'm not a big fan of. I like Automaton, and I like Dryad, and I like Bombkuchen though. So I guess I'm about half and half, you know? I like about half of them. Really like to splinter the fan base. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Wood Golem? Wood Golem's, yeah, it's another one I'm not a big fan of. Wood Mog just having like a hollowed out log for a face is easily its best feature. Everything else is kind of eh. Sansorian. I remember raising a Sansorian as a kid. I would probably do Black Saurian if I was to make one, because I like it, and I would never raise one competitively. No reason to ever raise one competitively. Kusha's Soul is now following. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, big damage. Covered up Guy Pieri, and now he's got no life left. Ooh, gets him with a tail attack. Clean 100 damage. Still alive. Multiple hits. Guy Fieri has a huge guts lead. But here comes the Ravage. He's not going to survive that. Edenfeld EX wins game 1. Re-raising a Zoom Arrowhead. Nice. Yeah, I love Crab Saurian. I think everybody loves Crab Saurian. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I hate this monster. He's so cute. Cute little crab boy. Been watching your vids to help you with Monster Rancher 2 as I'm playing on console. Nice, yeah. You got a foolery dodge? I was looking away to update bracket. Oh my god. Tail Assault hits. Guy Fieri's still alive. Still in it. The train to Flavortown has not left the station yet. He does have a significantly faster guts rate than his opponent. So he will be able to attack next. But will he? Oh, gets hit again. Is he going to grit? He is. He's got a shot here. He's got 1 second. He's got to pull the trigger on something very fast, and he does. Slap combo misses at 81%. No, that's not very dynamite. That's not very dynamite of you, Guy Fieri. What a way to lose. What the fuck? What a way to lose. Edenfeld wins that one 2-0. Yeah, that wasn't very money of him. Not very gangster, you know. Slap combo is ass. I like how you went from talking about how strong Jill is as a witherer to like 1 week and you're like, you know what? Actually, it's significantly weaker than it needs to be. It's like, what happened? What happened over the last 2 weeks to change your mind that much? Jim Crackle and Quail. JP is vindicated. Had an 81% chance to hit. It's the microchips. Bill Gates is talking right now. Okay, so that's a win for Edenfell. A loss for your boy Guy. He's taking a dive. Slap attack is situationally good. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I think it's expensive, but it does its job very well. Against fast monsters, it's not very. It does a decent amount of damage. It only costs 30 guts to wither 45. You can't make it any stronger than it is. Okay. Only playing with it? I mean, it's fair. Like, you don't need to use it, right? That's the beauty of the game, is that you can build however you want. I think if you're going into a tournament where everyone's got a 6 guts rate, maybe you're not going to wither in the first place. Roll Assault is amazing on Zilla. Drew Guard is our god. Roll Assault is it's a fun move on Zilla. It's been buffed pretty heavily in hard mode. You'll be getting Quiet Snow. Quiet Snow is busted. Quiet Snow is way too fucking strong. I was smoking a little bit of the reefer while he was making some of these changes. Quayo gets the kill, but Jim Crackle's not dead yet. Quayo does have a faster guts lead. Can he make up the 10 guts difference, though? He cannot. Jim Crackle has a shot here. Grab throw's going to land. Gets the KO. Do we see grit? We do. Quayo wins on the grit tie. Damn, son. Longest animation on Roll Assault? Yeah, I believe it's the longest animation in the game when it hits. Flattening X on a connect may actually be longer. I don't remember off the top of my head. Takes 80 guts away. In Well, I mean, it takes like 30 guts away. Oh, yeah. They're categorically the worst in the game. I mean, that's the thing, is that neither of those moves are meant to be like heavy withering. Oh, roll assault gets the kill. Jim crackled quick. Roll assault on, or rolling press, as it's called in hard mode. It's not meant to be a withering tech. It just does withering to make up for the fact that it's got an insanely long animation time. Straight lands. Decent amount of damage there. Slap comes out. That one misses, though. It really should never hit anything. You could slowly, like, jauntily walk away from it. Big thwack. 128 damage. Quayo down to half health. Both monsters down to half health. Roll assault on a 50-50. Lands 295 damage. Jim Crackle is going to win that one. Quayo is having a little bit of trouble finding that W, but he's come pretty close many times. Last match of round 5, we got Lontar, and we got Yoshimitsu. Oh, you sent me a new progress pic? I'll take a look at it. No, I don't want to show them yet. Ah, that looks good so far. I like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that so far. It looks good. Going quickly tonight? Yeah, it's does sometimes, especially when I'm paying attention. But yeah, Macho, I am going to want that Nighton emote updated at some point as well. So if you have time to work on that as well, just let me know. And of course, you know, I'll commission you to do it. Okay, 3 seconds left. Here we go. We're getting some big bets tonight. That's one of the things that's really interesting to me about working in the arts, and like I was the same way too, right? Is that once it becomes a job, it's awkward to do it for leisure, even if you love it, even if it's a thing you great, even if it's a thing you love, the thing that you think is great, and like you want to spend all your time doing it. Sometimes just like creating for yourself is really, really difficult. And I'm at that point right now with music. I haven't made music for myself in a long ass time. I've made it for other people. I have worked on stuff for other people's projects and things like that. But like for myself, it has been so long. I want to make an opening animation for my stream with like just like a little short burst, small animation and a song to go along with it. And just trying to get started on writing a song again is killing me. You're your own biggest critic. It's always, and it's also it's always the case, but on top of that, you also have curse of the creative, right? Where tomorrow you're gonna be better than you were today, and you're just like not instantly, but endlessly improving on stuff you've made and being like, okay, I can fix this up, I can do this, I can do that. And so it's so hard to like just put your foot down and be like, you know what, I'm done. This looks good. And then you'll look at it a week later and be like, fuck. Like, come on. Damn, okay, well. Lontar, still undefeated. Still being Lontar. Animation talk? Yeah, I'm just talking about how I want to kind of make an opening animation for my stream, but something that I can just do in After Effects and in After Effects and Premiere. But the hard part is going to be making the song for it, because I just can't get off my ass to make music right now. Holden Odd. Yeah, he's having a lot of trouble right now. Sorry, not trouble. He's winning everything right now. He doesn't want to stay in C rank. He's had enough. It's his first week, and he's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. But yeah, Tail Assault does a lot of withering for 10 guts. And it's so fast. I don't know. It's a good move. Or it costs 12, sorry, but yeah. So, after 5 rounds, we got Lontar in first, 5-0. And then we got YB Zoomer, Yellow Belly Zoomer, with a 4-1. And then we have Guy Piety and Jim Crackle at 3-2. Edenfeld EX at 2-3. And Aswang and Koyo at 1-4. So our top 4 right now is Lontar in first, YB Zoomer in second, and then Guy Piety and Jim Crackle tied for third. Starting round 6, here we go. We got Aswang and we got Guy Piety. I'm surprised how much Withering, Tail Assault, and Teleport do. I didn't realize Tail Assault or Teleport did as much as it does. But the move is kind of crappy in vanilla, so, you know, make it better, you make it better. The thing about Suezo is that he has a ton of really, really strong moves, and a couple of moves that are just, like, kind of garbage. And so, by making the other moves also very, very strong, what you end up doing is, you don't really increase the power of Suezo. He's still, like, as good as he ever was. He's not stronger than he ever was, but now he has more viable build options. So it's interesting that when you have a monster with hyper over-centralizing attacks, things like telekinesis and I-beam, that you don't need to touch those per se, but you can kind of crank everything else up and you'll still be fine. Suezo was good as is. Suezo had a lot of really shitty attacks. Telepathy is a crappy tag. Teleport is kind of crappy. Lick is not great. Kiss is not great. He really, and like, I mean, they're okay. They're like slightly below average, but I-beam and telekinesis and spit were like his money makers, right? Yodel was okay, but incredibly risky on a monster with a 12 guts rate. Or I guess, what, Pink Eye's got, what, 9, I think? Ooh, hand press. We're not going to see the Withering matter as much in this because of Aswang's fast guts rate. Pink Eye is 10, White Suezo is 9. Okay, I was thinking White Suezo. Your Suezo was the last mon you made legit, and I said fuck it. I was like, how can I make maybe an okay mon in the quickest time frame? Suezo's pretty solid. What was I gonna say? Chewing is great too. Chewing is fantastic. A little bit expensive, but for 45 guts to do that much damage and Withering on that accuracy, it's basically baby version of Gelcopter. It's Gelcopter with more Withering. It doesn't do S force damage, it only does B force damage, but I mean, for the amount of Withering that you do, it's absolutely worth it. Slap combo. We'll close that out. Minus 42 guts again. She gets up. We're like a full 10 seconds after time has run out. I'm back and forth giving him a heavy attack. I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, so Tongue Slap is pretty solid. Tongue Slap's okay, but in vanilla, it's incredibly risky. It is just like a win button, right? It's a win con that can also just instantly lose you the game. She's just looking for a rock to kiss, and she's getting punched in the face. Can somebody call the producer of the anime and let him know this is happening? This is a broad question, so I apologize if it doesn't have a concise answer, but what criteria do you go off to judge how good a tech is? That is an incredibly hard thing to discuss. I do have a video on that coming up, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the script, because the thing is, what makes a tech good is nebulas. It depends on what else the monster can do, its niche in the meta, what you're trying to accomplish for a specific tournament based on stat cap. There's a lot of things that go into it, and really, it just comes down to playing the game and just practicing, you know? Like just entering tournaments and getting beat up and being like, okay, well, that didn't work, but why? And then you think about it, and then that informs how you make your monster the next time. Oops. I should have re-entered the stats. Hold on one second. Def not like this time? No, definitely not. .400 speed doing work? I mean, it didn't do work the first game. Definitely did work the second game. Yeah, so there is a lot of trial and error. The thing is, I'm trying really hard to come up with a script for this, right? Like, my next video is on item usage. And it's not just going to be like, magic bananas do this. Nuts oil does this. Like, I'm talking about why you use items at certain times and stuff like that. But my next video after that is going to be on techs and like what makes a good tech and this and that, and it is so hard to like put it into words. And so I tried in the Pixie video. I took I'm gonna expound on that a little bit more in the next one, but I took Big Bang and I took Brow Smash. Brow Smash is fantastic to the point of being overpowered and probably needed to be tuned down a bit. And Big Bang fucking blows, and they're essentially the same move. So it's all context dependent. Once you have the knowledge, it becomes less about trial and error. Well, yeah, of course. The knowledge is the whole thing, though, right? The knowledge is the game. There's no mechanical skill in this game. If you hand someone a set of instructions to build a monster, it's always going to be as good as... It doesn't matter who you give the instructions to. Everybody is going to build the exact same monster with those instructions, and it's always going to be exactly the same. It's not enough to kill, but it does run down the clock. Guy Pietri is going to win that one. 2-1. Move efficiency, right? Crit chance, damage accuracy based on guts rate. High guts rate moves with lower accuracy or power isn't a good move. Not necessarily. So I used to be very risk averse with my builds, and I was doing okay. And then I started making more like an acceptable level of risk into my builds, and I was doing even better after that. Again, it depends a lot on a lot of factors. It's hard to just say, like, yeah, this move only has 40% chance to hit, but you should fucking bet the farm on it every time because it worked for me. Like, no, you can win just because you got lucky. Like, it happens all the time. It happened to me in the Monster Rancher Battle League. I won, or not Monster Rancher Battle League, but the Switchboard Battle League. I hit a bunch of 30% text to win. Like, it happens. What are you going to do? I beat Tix in the grand finals of Spartan Babies 2, a tournament where you were only allowed to raise a monster for 1 year, straight up disc. And I beat him because I dodged an 85% trample with like 20 hit points left or something like that. Like, if he had hit that, I would have lost, but he missed it, so I won. And like, it's, you know, as much as I can tell you what techs are good and what techs are bad, I could show you empirically the best possible build for a monster, and you could go 0-7 in a tournament with it. Even if it's better than all the other monsters. It just fucking happens. Like, the thing is that the chances of that are significantly lower than if you were to enter a really shitty monster. And that's where the difficulty of this game lies, is being able to read a meta, being able to read a tournament, know what is going to do well, what is not going to do well. And it's very hard. I can't just say, like, look for attacks that cost X amount in relation to X and Y, or X amount in relation to, like, Y and Z. Like, there's no formula for it like that. There are benchmarks that you should look for. Also, that's a one-hit kill. That's pretty solid. There's benchmarks, but it depends on so many factors. Like I said, I am going to have like a 15-ish minute video on it. Trample hits again. There's the anger. Ooh, angry backblow misses. Kind of like calculated risk thing. Some techs are better than others for certain situations. Yes. And that's the big thing. Is because it's AI versus AI, situational moves often lose games. You take a look at acrobatics on Arrowhead. Acrobatics is an incredibly good move in one specific situation and garbage, like hot dog water level, fucking terrible move in every other situation. Acrobatics costs a lot, does not do a lot of damage, but is incredibly accurate and does a lot of withering. Arrowhead has a very, very, very slow guts rate, so it's extremely expensive. Gas kill? Gas kill, let's go. Quayo wins game number 2 after getting trampled the second time. Because Arrowhead's guts rate is so terrible, 42 guts on him is an terrible option if it's the first move he uses. If an Arrowhead opens up with acrobatics and he doesn't get a one-hit kill on a crit or something against a monster with low life, he's probably going to lose. But to finish off a monster who has 150 life left, it is perfect. It is like, you could not design a better move for that situation. To calculate risk, boy am I bad at math. The triple gas. Not often seen. Always heard though. Got the beans. This hair eating beans. But yeah, and then on top of that, you don't want to make a build that's like completely risk averse, right? Because you'll end up just not doing any damage. You'll land everything, but there's diminishing returns to accuracy. Is he gonna go for anything? No, he's not. He's just sitting there. So Eden fell. Wins because his opponent forgot to attack. 2-1. Sweet release, never gonna see the light of day. Did you make a farting hair? Hell wins that one. Intelligence hair in hard mode is pretty solid. There's literally one build you can make with him, but it is. He's got 3 intelligence techs. One of them is bad. The other 2 are very good. So you just get the 2 that are good. And then remove your basics, and there you go. You've got an incredibly powerful withering monster. Cures versus heals too. Oh yeah, yeah. So I was talking to Engine a little while ago, and he's like, "Hey, do you have your monsters ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I made one. I didn't bother making the second one." And he's like, "Oh no, why not?" And I was like, "Well, didn't you hit cap? Like, I'm not gonna raise a monster for no reason." And he was like, "Yeah, I mean, people drop out though, right?" So yeah, that's fine, but if someone else wants my spot, that's okay. I'm not going to. I made one. I made Seychelles, the Lorica, and then I was gonna make an automaton, and I got bored and stopped doing it. Zilla asks for one more Isopopas and get a refund for a new one. Yeah, Zilla asks for a lot of items. But yeah, the final frontier of this game in competitive play and like understanding is techs. If you watch my video, you know stat allocation, that's step 1. You get that shit out of the way? Okay. But step 2 is understanding tech loadouts, and that is immensely complicated. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm just putting more importance on it than I need to because it's a thing I'm good at and I want to feel important, or if it's actually really difficult and, you know, it's a thing you gotta get good at. You just pick a cool looking move like Giga Flare. What move is that? Man's raising a Bahamut. Rear leg kick hits. How much damage are we looking at? 88. 88 damage. Zoomer wins game 1. Giga Flame actually looks sick. Dude, I love that shit. I hope I don't get DMCA'd for that. Ooh, Yoshimitsu takes quite a bit of damage there. Here comes the hammer fall, though. Giga Flame, but as accurate as spelling as I am hitting it, yeah. Dude, it's a cool move, though. It looks awesome. She has, like, the build-up. And it's super loud. It's 5 DP. I think it's just loud in comparison to the game. If you were to play it against any other YouTube video once this is uploaded, it'll be quieter than the other videos. I think I'm lulling you into a false sense of security with my voice, my dulcet tones, and my incredible lisp. And then it comes fucking screaming in, and you're like, I don't like that. I'll turn it down a little bit more. I have a lot of control over the volume on that, so I can fix it again. Thanks for the stream. Gonna go to sleep. Hey, have a good one, Patch. Thanks for tuning in once again. Where's Hammer? Okay, do I go 8 dB down? That's so much. It's quieter than Papa John's at this point. How many subs to raise the volume back up? 14. Get me to 100 sub points.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Jim Crackle and Lontar prediction is live. You heard him, fellas. Y'all be good now. Man. Oh. Dude, this has been a crazy month for my stream. Thank you guys for all the support. It's been a lot of fun. Can't believe we hit 50 viewers watching the Freshman Cup. That is wild. That's such a high number for, like, organic viewership and not getting rated by someone else. I think my all-time highest on stream is, like, over 100. But, you know, when you get rated by somebody sending 80 people your way, it's not quite the same, you know? I'm a lot of fun. Damn. Well, thank you. No you, Freya. No you. The Naga with the 1-bit cheer. I see that, brother. Thank you. I might need to... So I changed my my sub thing, or my bits thing, to not proc unless you donate 25. And the reason for that was when I was doing my blindfolded stream, my blindfolded run of Monster Rancher 2. I still need to upload that at some point. I should do that. But yeah, my blindfolded run of Monster Rancher 2, I got a bunch of bit donations from somebody who sent in like 110 in a row, but only like individual. So it was just going off constantly. And I couldn't hear any sound effects. I couldn't, like, I had nothing to listen to, right? And so it was really tough. Lontar wins at game 1. And so I turned that shit off because I'm like, fine, you wanna be like ultimate troll? Fuck everybody else over? And turn it down. Why even try to go against Lontar? I know. At this point, Jim Crackle, he's gonna be the one. The one. 300 damage. Who's doing 300 damage all the time? I'm the one. You guys listening to Descendants at all? Damn, Lontar has a huge guts lead that's going to do so much with whatever he hits with. Goes for Tail Assault. Even Tail Assault's going to be pretty solid. Triple Tail Assault. 4. Do I see 4? Do not see 4. Grab throw at 71. That's going to land. Big, angry toss. 153. He's got grit, though. He's not losing like this. And he's got a 40 guts lead again. Tongue slap misses. Both monsters can attack. Who's going first? Bite. That lands. Bites him on the ear. And that's enough. Lontar with the grit comeback because, of course. He already beat Edenfell, yeah. It was a big Frio.
Day of reckoning will come. Reckoning. 40 pizzas.
Papa John's.
Papa John's. Okay, one sec. God, for people who are new to my stream, that shit must, like, confuse the hell out of them. Seeing that, like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, you are new to the stream. We do have a couple of people who this is their first day watching live. I try to make an animation that you can spend channel points on just to be a huge pain in the ass to everybody. And it is based on games I have played on stream in the past. So that was from Monster Rancher 1. The Monster Hunter one is obviously Monster Hunter. Oops, that's wrong. That goes here. Okay, let's take a look at the others. We got Guy Pieri winning again as one. And Edenfell EX beating Cuello. It's Edenfell's third win. So he's not out of it yet, I don't think. 4 and 7. Might be Zoomer. Beats Yoshimitsu. And that's it. Right, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so yeah, we got one round to go. What the hell is that thing? That's iFan. It's a monster from Monster Rancher 1. It is a magic, which is a little gremlin guy that mixed with a Suezo. Or once the entirety of the Switchport Battle League, you're on your way up. You're making it. You're making waves, brother. It's Papa John's. It's better pizzas, better Monster Rancher. Papa John's. Jim Crackle at 3 and 3. Okay, so Lontar still undefeated. YB Zoomer in second. Guy Pieri in third with a 4 and 2 record. And then we got Edenfell at 3 and 3. Jim Crackle at 3 and 3. And the other 3 are eliminated. Aswan can't make it. Yoshimitsu can't make it. Cuello can't make it. Even if they win their next matches, they will not have enough points to advance. So Edenfell wants this win, and he wants Jim Crackle to lose if Edenfell wants in, and Jim Crackle obviously wants the opposite of that. So that's where we're at right now. We don't have an animation for the Digimon World 2 Nuzlocke. No, dude, I'm having so much trouble coming up with something for it. I have a bunch of ideas written down, but the thing is that they don't animate properly. They don't look nice in the animation. Same thing, like I was gonna make a Monster Rancher 3, Monster Rancher 4 one. The Monster Rancher 4 one, the idea I had just does not work because of the camera angle changing as much as it does. I want to do one with Poncho and his gun attack. Because it's great because it's just called gun, right? Monster Rancher 3's got the same attack. It's called heavy attack. But I want to do a... I'm going to do Monster Rancher 4 with him with the gun. With the Gears of War UI over top. So it's like a cover-based shooter. So we're going to do that. And then Monster Rancher 3, we're going to do Giant Stepmom. But I need to come up with like good animations for it. That one wasn't a game we played, but we did watch all of the G.I. Joe PSAs on stream one night, so that was fun. So yeah, so what do I have on my backlog right now? Monster Rancher 3, 4, Digimon World 2, Hack, Hypnospace Outlaw. I still haven't made one for Hypnospace Outlaw because I'm having a lot of trouble with it. Okay, 45 seconds. Get your bets in. Do victory animation jamming the shop theme. Do 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 do. Yeah, I could do something like that. There's no like especially funny dialogue or anything. Digimon World 2 that I could use. I did Digimon World 2, yeah. I did a Nuzlocke of it, and it was fucking painful. It was, I was not having a lot of fun by the end. We also had modified rules where if I like gamed over, I didn't restart because it takes like 100 hours to get into it, right? So, car going out of gas, pew 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 pew. That'd be cool. That one would work. Sad I missed it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna upload that. That can just stay dead. That's like a. It's like an NFT for your brain, you know. It was there. If you were here, you witnessed it. You're part of history. Ooh, Giga Flame doing a little bit of damage there. Edenfeld does have a lot of defense. So like an official ruling for Nuzlocke. So Nuzlocks are supposed to be when a monster dies, it's gone for good. And I love how he did the little drift there. I don't know why he was looking sideways. It's like, I do not see it. So yeah, if your monster dies, it dies for good, and you're only allowed to get the first monster you encounter in any given area. So that's how it works in Pokemon. Digimon is such a fucking slog, it's such a grind, that starting over, if I had lost, that would have been it. I wouldn't have started over. Because I'm something like, I'm playing the game at 4 times speed. And I'm at like 250 hours into it at 4 times speed. So well over 50 hours of like actual gameplay. Oh my god. Edenfeld EX wins that one. So he gets the win he needed. He just needs the stars to align for everything else, and he can maybe make top 4. Oops, I almost punched my cup of water. But yeah, I did so much grinding off stream. I'm like at the end of the game now. And I just got bored. I didn't want to do it anymore. The thing is, some people can do it. Some people can... Oops, let me fix this. Hit my mic. Some people are capable of streaming shit that they're not having fun with, and they can make it entertaining just because they're better at making this a job than I am. But if I'm not having fun with the game, I think it shows up. If you've watched me play Monster Rancher 4, I try very hard not to rage on stream, but fuck that game. We rage quit Monster Rancher 4 and played Monster Rancher 3 instead. I don't have a clip of it. I can go back and clip it at some point, make it a highlight, but it was the most frustrating experience. I loved Monster Rancher 4 casually when I was a teenager, but trying to play through it now as an adult, it's a shitty game. It is fucking bad. None of the mechanics work properly. I see people talking all the time on like, so every now and then I go onto the Reddit, right? Just because, you know, I can do some shameless self-promo, and then occasionally someone will ask a question, and, you know, if I got answers, I'll help out. Everybody in there is always talking about how Monster Rancher 4 is the best one, and it's so interesting to me because it makes me think that, one, it was either their first game or the one they owned, and so they have some kind of nostalgic attachment to it, or two, they don't fucking remember 90% of the game because it is unplayable garbage. It's so fucking bad. It's just broken mechanically. It doesn't make any fucking sense. More monsters is better. It doesn't even have more monsters. It has way less monsters than Monster Rancher 2 does. You can't unfreeze them. That sucks. They introduce a counter system, so you can play rock, paper, scissors if you build a defense build to just never take damage. And then sometimes when the computer does it, it cheats. And not even like, oh, the game is cheating or whatever. Like, people make up shit, right? Or like, oh, my controller's not working. A thing that will happen in Monster Rancher 4 is that you will properly counter the opponent's attack, but instead of them pressing a button, they press what is essentially no button. So, like, the way it works is they can press square, circle, or X. Square is a slightly more powerful but slightly less accurate version of the move. X is the normal move. Circle is a slightly more accurate, less powerful damage type of move. For every attack, you can press X, circle, or square to trigger it. And there's a little counter clock that runs down once they've selected an attack, and you, as the defender, can choose whether or not to try and counterattack it. If you counterattack and guess wrong, you guaranteed get hit. And if you counterattack and get it correct, you do damage to them based on how much damage that attack would have done and your own stats. And you take no damage, and your opponent loses guts. So, as an attacker, it's really, really risky because there's always a 33% chance you'll get counterattacked and just get absolutely fucking blown up. That sucks. But as a player, you always have to press a button, right? To make an input, you gotta press X, you gotta press square, you gotta press circle. But as the computer, they can press X, they can press square, they can press circle, or they can press nothing. And that nothing can be any of those other three buttons. And so it is possible that the computer will just spam an attack over and over again that you cannot possibly counter. And if you were to press X multiple times in a row, you would get what's a chain, basically. And so if you press X once, it does normal damage. If you press X and land a second attack, it now has increased damage and hit rate. And then if you press it a third time, it's increased even more. It goes up to 5 times. You can chain it that many times together. So in PvP, it lends itself to this kind of dynamic where it becomes a gamble. Do you want to use the same attack over and over and over again at the risk of being easier to call out? Or do you want, like, you know, you have that option, right? So the AI can build up this chain, and you can not counter it. They can just choose to not press a button and do the same attack over and over and over again. You know it's X. You know they're pressing X. And so you go to counter with X, and it doesn't register. It doesn't even show what button they pressed. And then it gives them the bonus, confirming that they did press X, but they pressed nothing. And it's really garbage. It's like, it's a core mechanic of the game, and it does not function properly. Like, it just is fundamentally broken, and it makes it so you can't really rely on the counter system against the AI. So I don't know why they implemented it in the first place. I don't know. There's just a lot of, like, really, really garbage things going on in Monster Rancher 4. And it's slow. Gadgets don't work. Like, trying to raise 5 monsters at the same time is not possible if you're trying to do well. Ooh, the slap combo. Slap them silly. Guy Fieri wins. Enough about Monster Rancher 4. Game fucking sucks. We're playing much superior game. Mucho superiorio. I don't know what's superior. It's probably just superior in Spanish or whatever I was trying to do there. Guy Fieri wins. Nice monster designs and redesign in Monster Rancher 4. I'm not a big fan of the texture and, like, the overall art style they went for in 4. They tried to make it too realistic for me. Plant subs. Some of the plant subs are nice. And just turned Undine into a pixie subbreed. To be fair, Undine's kind of got nothing going on in the first place, right? Psyroller needs to die. Psyroller is one of my favorite monsters in 3. Psyroller's design in 3 is so cool. In 4, it's got, like, chapped ass lips and, like, I don't know. Like, it looks like it's got nail fungus. I don't know what the deal is. QT designs made realistic don't work. Yeah, almost every monster that was introduced in 3 looks significantly worse in 4. This match might be for first place. If Zoomer 2-0s Lontar here, it might be. What is... No, Zoomer got 2-0'd in the one it lost, I do believe. Yeah, it got 2-0'd in the one it lost. So if Zoomer wins this one 2-0, he will tie with Lontar for first, but then win on the head-to-head. Ponchos are adorable. Yeah, Poncho in 4 does not look as good as it does in 3 anyway, though. Though, to be fair, it's one of the only ones that's, like, still, like, cartoony, kind of. Ooh. I don't like the textures on some of them, though. Like, I like Suzuricho, but Suzuricho in 4 has, like, a weird sheen to it. It's really awkward. It's a neat-looking centaur. Yeah. This is Trotter. This is the one you get from using Tecmo's horse breeding simulation game. Suezo in 4 looks off. It's because the eyeball's so big. His entire thing is an eyeball, right? But in 2, it looks so much closer to the traditional, like the one in the anime, the one we all know and love. It looks significantly different in 3 as well, but I think it works in 3. Ooh, tongue slap, big damage. Lontar wins game 1. And yeah, if you like Monster Rancher 4, more power to you, right? Like, I'm not here to shit on anybody's opinion. Horse breeding? Yeah, before they made Monster Rancher, they made a horse breeding simulation. It's like horse racing and horse breeding. It's basically Monster Rancher, but horses. Another bite. Bit him right in the front. Right in the front of the horse. Stab when he only had 90. You know, sometimes they risk it for no reason. That's what makes it interesting. Oh, he goes for the stab throw again. I love the little hop after every move. You're just like, oh. Hop. They didn't show the horse sex, just like they don't show the monster sex. You combine horses in a freezer. You just take 2 frozen horses and smash them together. I don't actually know how it works. Damn. Hail Assault again. Yeah, it's a racehorse breeding and raising simulator. It's not a horse fucking simulator, you know? Slight difference. That's a different type of game. That's a Newgrounds game. 2-0 already. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I accidentally just clicked through. Lontar ready for a 3-0. Here we go. Oh my god, come on. Try to give up. It won't let me. I don't even need to do that. Okay, so...
I'm terrible with the details.
Not bad. I actually knew that one was a 2-0, but I clicked through. Our final match before top 4 is Mr. Jim Crackle, who needs this win if he wants a chance at top 4, and Yoshimitsu, who is 1-5 currently and cannot advance, but can be a huge dick. And sometimes that's all you need. That's all you gotta be. Imagine Tecmo involved that shit and there was news ads saying horseplay station. I'm playing Monster Rancher 2. All uncensored horse fronts. Yeah, Jim Crackle, Yoshimitsu, who do you like? Any episodes of the anime left to watch? Dude, there's like 87 episodes, and we are 32 in, so probably two more drinking streams. Or 3 more, or 4 more? There's a lot. Jim Crackle isn't max, he's not. So at 27 out of 28. Had to shear your head? Like you cut your head off? That's what SMH stands for, shear my head. Clippers, man, my hair is way too long. I gotta get a haircut. Keep talking about it. I want to ride my skate. I want to stay out late. I want a mohawk, but mom won't let me get one. Roll Assault does a lot of damage. Yoshimitsu's been angry already. Hair gets too long and holds heat. Yeah. Same. It's been, I've definitely felt like an increase in my body temperature. Might also be that it's getting warmer outside, but you know. 6 of 1. Half dozen of the other. Guessing with the big schlaps. Jim Crackle. Wins game 1. Struts on him. Princess Rain. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't get that, but my hair does get wavy and curly. I don't know if you can see in the back. It gets curly. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I have wings on the back of my hair. It's a very early 90s look I got going on right now. Shout out to the time Tecmo asked the community leader what they should do to make a game more appealing to fans, and they did the opposite of what was recommended. Yeah, it's super fucked up. I look like Meat Canyon son. I don't know who the fuck that is. Meat Canyon. Call me Meat Mountain. Jim Crackle wins 2-0. Let's all go to Meat Mountain. This is a YouTube animator. I'm a Twitch animator. I make little baby animations. Okay, here we go. Did these duplicated? No, they're not. Okay. So, we need to fill in the last 4 games, and then we're good. We get to see who actually advances. Edenfeld EX gets its win. Aswang ends up at 1-6. Unfortunate for him. Guy Pieri gets his win. Come on. I don't want to draw boxes. Lontar goes undefeated. It's the second perfect bracket we've seen for somebody. Zoomer goes to 5-2. So he and Pieri are tied for 2nd and 3rd, and they got to fight each other. And Jim Crackle beats Yoshimitsu. So we had 3 monsters go 1-7 today. Wild. And their only wins were on each other. Aswang beat Yoshimitsu. I think that's the only way it can work. It's to have like a triangle. If you have 3 monsters with 1 win and no losses, they all have to have beaten each other. So Aswang beat Yoshimitsu, Yoshimitsu beat Kueo, and Kueo beat Aswang. Another undefeated monster. We can't let another 10-0 happen. We could. Nothing wrong with it. Meat Mountain, Charlie. It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Okay, so Lontar is 1st. YB Zoomer and Guy Pieri are tied for 2nd, so they got to fight each other. But we need to see who is in 4th. And Edenfeld EX and Jim Crackle. Let's count up the wins. Edenfeld EX has how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Basic, he's literally 1 point off a perfect score for a 4-3. If he had an 11, 11 is the unbeatable. Jim Crackle. That means that he never got 2-0, but he got 2-0 once. Jim Crackle has how many? He's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They both got 10. Best of 1. Here we go. We do tiebreakers. We do tiebreakers when the monster that loses will not advance. We don't bother with tiebreakers for things like 1st place and 2nd place or whatever. We just do after game win, we go to head-to-head. But when it really matters, it comes down to this. We're not going to bet on it. We're just going to do it real quick, and then we'll take a break. Quick 2-minute break as I set up final bracket, and then we'll get back into it. Okay, you've seen them. You know what they can do. Here we go. Ooh, Ravage misses at 69. Grab throw lands. 71, that's a lot of damage. That's going to be trouble. He's got enough guts. Oh my god. Roll assault at 93. Comes a slap at 99. It's going to do a little bit of withering. Not enough damage to kill. Edenfell still in this. Jim Crackle has enough guts to attack again. Edenfell needs to go for something. Anything. Ravage at 73 lands. That's going to do a lot of damage. 188. Both monsters can still attack. Foolery! He does foolery. Gets slapped in the face. Jim Crackle becomes the 4th ape of 4. Move on to top 4. Every single ape that has been featured in the Monster Rancher Battle League has made top 4 in the week they fought. So, unfortunate for Edenfell EX, but it's not like he's eliminated from the league. There's still plenty of weeks left to go. I'm going to take a quick break, and we will be back in a second. So, welcome back to Monster Hunter Battle League Week 2C of Season 2. And during the break, I was thinking, Charlie the Unicorn or Llamas with Hats? What's your pick? I'm pretty partial to Llamas with Hats, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one. But yeah, we have Lontar versus Jim Crackle. And we got Guy Pieri versus Yellow-Bellied Zoomer. So, great names all around. 4 fantastic names. And what's more important than naming your monster correctly? First match of our top 4. We got Lontar. We got Jim. Who do you like? What's actually really crazy is that all of the monsters we're seeing here are monsters that we have. Sorry, I just realized there's an ad running. Why is there an ad running? We're gonna wait a little bit. Strange, just in case somebody's watching. My apologies, but that's okay. Okay, let's start this prediction. Do you like... Yeah, do you like Jim? Do you like Lontar? Do you like Jim Crackle? I ran a 30-second ad, and then I went and did a bunch of stuff. I went and got water. I updated bracket. Went downstairs, and I came back up. It was like 3 minutes. I don't know. I don't know why it was still running when I got back. I figured out time travel, apparently. Any Homestar Runners in chat? I love Homestar Runner. I'm a huge fan of Homestar Runner. Burno, Old Man Burno, is a reference to Homestar Runner, Macho. I don't know if you knew that, because it is from a video that came out, a Homestar Runner video that came out like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I don't know if you knew that. Heart says Jim, but Lontar just kills anybody in front of him. Yeah, I mean, you can always go for the long shot, right? You can be a long shot Louis. Lontar versus Jim Crackle. Roll Assault misses at 76%. Unfortunate. It does so much damage. Lontar has basically the best possible build he could for the monsters that he had to fight. Sometimes it just works out that way. But yeah, as I was saying, and then I cut myself off because of the stupid ad, all of the monsters in top 4 right now are monsters we've had in top 4s before. We had Maldita, we've had 3 apes, we've had 2 Suezos, and we've had a Centaur. And Centaur moved on, Suezo moved on, an ape has moved on. Maldita did not move on, or maybe Maldita did, I don't remember. Either way, there's a very small chance. Is there any chance at all? Yeah, Maldita did move on. So there's a 0% chance that the 2 monsters that moved on will be new monsters. Everybody is already there. We've already got a Suezo, we've already got an ape, we've already got a Centaur, and we've already got... Wait, do we have a Centaur? Yes, we do. And we already have a Suezo. Jimmy styling with the ease, he just doesn't give a shit. He's so beyond this shit. He's like, whatever. This is like the build, though. So when you're fighting the build, not giving a shit is not necessarily the best plan of action. He's got really good matchups. That's the thing. It's a good build, and it's in a 8-man bracket with nobody that really counters the build. There are ways to beat this build. Suezo's a strong monster, but there are ways to beat it. This is just very, very lucky for Lontar, on top of the fact that he was already good. And you know what? That's what it comes down to a lot of the time. If you build something that is strong, you'll have more chances to luck into a situation where your opponents just have no chance. Whereas if you build something that's kind of wonky, the chance of you doing what Lontar is doing is not going to be nearly as high. So luck or no luck, it does come down to the build. But yeah, I don't. I think there are other monsters that could have run in this top 8 and absolutely destroyed Lontar, but we just didn't see it. Yeah, we got Bakahuna with YB Zoomer, and we got Tix with Guy Pieri. Playing with power, exactly. He's got 2 power gloves on. That's where he's at. YB Zoomer, here we go. Still surprised 1% managed to get it out. Yeah, I mean, it was a solid build. Nothing wrong with it. You had what? Knocking up and rolling press, right? I think Baroness made it out of C rank on his first try with knocking up. No, not knocking up. With headbutt and tail. What is it? Tail lashes. So completely different build. Completely different stat allocation. Because Baroness was like 300 life, 300 power, 300 skill, 300 speed, something like that. Okay, you got 15 seconds. Get your bets in. Get them the F in. Don't make me ask again. But I will ask again, because it's okay. Okay, here we go. Zoomer and Guy Pieri. Guy Pieri. Searching for someone. Looking for someone else. I love that song. It was the dishes that we had made together. Hot Dad is so talented. There's not a lot of like comedy musicians out there that write stuff that's like legitimately emotive. Rear leg kick hits at 92 again. Not doing a lot of damage, but is doing a lot of withering. Guy Pieri has anger now. He's got anger issues. And a 30 guts lead, 1-2 straight. Not known for its withering. Probably the worst move he could have used during anger, but does a lot of damage. Still has the guts lead. Goes for hand press at 78. Misses. What? Here comes a rear leg kick at 96. Gonna do enough to put him in the lead. But is Guy Pieri gonna do something about that? Hand press on 0. Hits him that time. Gives him the big ol' slap. Gives him the clap, you know. He had some bad luck at the beginning, but he turned it around. Quill. Brother, thank you. Why? Damn, that's so generous of you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All rear leg kicks. He did a lot of damage. Damn, Quill. Quill's a big supporter of the channel. I'm a big fan of his. He's a very good artist. Rear leg kick lands. A little bit of damage. Oh, stab throw misses. Damn, the slap combo is coming out. That's going to stop Zoomer from being able to attack for a while. 11 seconds left on the clock. I think he can barely make 45. No, he's not going to hit it. He's going to hit 30 something. His guts rate's not that fast. So the withering was just enough. And Guy Pieri stops him. Just a post-slap combo won that game. Yeah, something like that. Not sure what you're going to do with your Zilla for B rank? There's a lot of options for Zilla. Okay, we got losers. We're going to do losers round 1, and then that will be it for best 2 out of 3s. We'll check bracket after that, and then we will move on to best 3 out of 5. Boy barely made it. That was close, yeah. Game 1 was wild. He was on 0. Okay, Jim Crackle. Jim Crackle and YB Zoomer. The bet is live. Make your bets. Make your bets. I'm actually blown away at the number of sub points I have right now. You guys have been so generous the last couple of months. Means a lot. Means the world to me. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this content because I have a lot of fun putting it on for you. So, you know, it works out. Do you like Jim? Do you like Zoomer? You got 30 seconds left. Quill the Oil Prince. Bro, do you guys remember, what's his name? Ghost Ribbon. Ghost Ribbon used to be in a lot of Monster Rancher streams, and he cheered a lot. I think he's still one of the top cheers for this channel. But he dropped like $60 or something like that in Engines chat. Like we got some high rollers here. Dropped like $60 to make Engine raise like 3 monsters he wanted. Hits him with the roll assault to start things off. I just realized my icon for Jim Crackle on the overlay is a little bit smaller than the others. That's kind of frustrating, so we're gonna adjust that slightly while this is going. Damn, Jim Crackle almost getting knocked out. Gets the big thwack. Jim Crackle, YB Zoomer. All the Centaurs are built differently. Yeah, Centaur has a ton of attacks. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Damn, another roll assault to start things off. Hits him with the Javelin. I don't actually like Javelin as a tech. I don't think Javelin and Jump Javelin are that good. And it's interesting because I really like Sharp Techs. I think Sharp Techs are massively underrated. Oh my god. Hits him with the throw, and that's it. The monkey moves up. Quit monkeying around, he says to JB Zoomer. YB Zoomer, JB Zoomer. Jim Crackle wins. Okay, let's take a look at bracket. So right now, we have winners finals coming up next, then we will have losers finals after that, and grands. The winner between Lontar and Guy Pieri is guaranteed a spot in rank B, and then the loser will have to fight Jim Crackle for the second spot. So here we go. Jimothy cracked YB Zoomer, cracked him on his head top. Okay, who do you like? Lontar or Guy Pieri? Why don't you break Lontar's streak? You could do it. Bet is live. Do you like the Suezo to win it all? Do you like Guy Pieri? Are you looking for a one-way ticket to Flavor Town? Or are you looking to bet on the sure thing? Nothing like 6-hour-old coffee. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Got I had it on my desk, so I'm drinking it now. I'm sure there's bacteria in there. I'm sure I'm gonna die. But that's okay, because I'm probably getting the COVID vaccine soon. So, you know, that makes me invincible. Okay, here we go. Lontar's gonna smack the flavor right out of Flavor Town. Wow. I don't know if you're allowed to say that. 1-2 straight, gonna do a little bit of damage. Dude, these are the only 2 monsters that have max life in this tournament. That's what a big thing I was talking about with Lontar is that other monsters with max life can give him a bit of a run for his money. But also, there wasn't any monsters with like a decent amount of life and speed. We've seen a couple of those builds before, and I think Lontar would have had a lot of trouble there because he only has inaccurate text. And then Spit, which is like whatever. Coming off of no intelligence. Game 1 goes to Lontar. Yeah, these two this is the exact same build for both of them. Only difference is Lontar has 2 more life, and I don't know how much that's going to matter. Not to curse Guy Fieri or anything like that, but... Double slap at 83, 109 damage. Big crit there. 10 withering that time. Lontar with a 40 guts lead. Is he going to just tail assault over and over again? He is. He's going to miss the second one, though. Third hits. Procs Anger. Actually, a great time to proc Anger. Here comes Hand Press at 81. Minus 45 guts. Just saying, fuck you. Big ol' fuck you. Slap combo. It's like, oh, you think you got a fast guts rate? Well, there you go. Have fun now, dipshit. Lontar is going to hit 45 guts long before his opponent. Long before Guy Fieri is. But... you know, he's got to do significant damage. He needs that tongue slap. He goes for it. He did the thing. He did the one thing he needed to do. Almost as if it's human controlled. Game 3 coming up. Lontar on a 2-0 right now. On a tear. Ooh, tongue slap misses that time. The hand press doing a little bit of damage. Lontar does that a lot. He's done it a couple of times. He actually almost lost to Aswang. A Pixie that went 1 in 6. He almost lost, and then he got tongue slap at the last second on that one. He actually won that one 2-0, but it didn't look like he was going to win game 1 at all. This is the 1-2 straight. Lontar yet to land an attack yet, though. Yet to land an attack yet. That's fantastic. That's... Ooh. Hits that just to take down his guts a little bit. Multiple tail assaults coming in. No, he does one and then backs off. Both monsters can attack. 4 seconds left. He's going to need crit tongue slap to make something happen. Goes for tail assault 2 in a row. It's not enough, though. Guy Fieri wins game 3. Forces game 4. Getting slapped and flattened like a Looney Tunes character. It's Wile E. Coyote type shit going on right now. Double slap. Honestly, double slap's a really good opener. A little bit of damage. 1-2 straight. Also great here. Lontar now has a big guts lead, though, so Guy Fieri has to watch out. Bite at 74 is going to land. That is a huge crit. That's a lot of damage. And withering. He's not going to miss anything now, so he needs to land one of those withering techs. If he doesn't land a withering tech, he's in trouble here. Hand press. Anger ran out, so, you know, not as good as it could have been. Spit. Oh, this is what he needs. This is what Guy Fieri needed. A little bit of withering there. But Guy Fieri is in good shape right now. He just needs to attack. Goes for double slap, which is probably his worst option right now. It hits, but at what cost? Tail assault. Not enough. Both monsters can attack. Next hit wins. Lontar in the lead right now. Goes for a tongue slap because why not? He wins that one 3-1. Joe's anger pose is so funny because he's such a jovial guy, right? Doesn't look angry at all. Okay, so now we got Guy Fieri. And we got Jim Crackle. Congratulations, Tarf. Your monster has moved on. He's guaranteed a spot in rank B, regardless of the rest of the tournament. But there is still a lot of tournament left to play. Okay. We got Guy Fieri and Jim Crackle. Oh. Goddamn Lontar, you know? He's a good monster. These builds are similar. Only difference is Jim Crackle has 1 more point in speed and 2 less points in life, but he has 1. He's missing 1 point overall. He only has a 27 cap. So he's made it this far with a 27 cap. Kind of crazy. 1.5k to 1.5k. Is that what we're ending on? Okay. Looks like that's it. Pretty close. Half you like the monkey, half you like the guy. Man, my posture is fucked. There we go.
You yellow-bellied zoomers!
Oh, squish the monkey. That's a euphemism for jerking off that I just
You yellow-bellied
made up now.
zoomers!
Damn, Bio is angry. He's not a fan of the zoomers.
Catch, Blanco Nino.
Pretty close right now. 17 seconds left. Slap combo's gonna miss. You can tell because there's no zoom in on the move when it misses. There's no yellow-bellied zoom in on that move. Grab throw. Same sort of camera trick on that one. Grab throw lands though. Anger. He's gonna have 45 guts. He can do something. He doesn't though. Tiger versus Hare. They're always fighting. Oil and water, these two. Jim Crackle up 1 game. Thwack. Thwack hits. A 1-2 punch doing a lot of damage there. 1-2 straight, rather. I'm not a big fan of Piety, like the monster in general, but I do like how he's got like the tiger paws on his hands and feet. It's adorable. And the long ass tail. Thwack. That lands. Decent damage. Guy Piety can do something though, and he's angry. Angry slap combo that's going to land. Jim Crackle will not get another chance to attack. This one is going to Guy Piety. Nothing he can do about it. He's angry. He's hopping on his ass. He's hopping mad, if you will. But it's not going to be enough. Finger pads are not on the fingers. I know. I know, it doesn't make sense, but it's still cute. 85 guts. Yeah, there's a reason I said he wasn't going to get another chance to attack. It was over at that point. Grab throw misses at 70. Double slap. Hits him big. Goes for it again. But the monkey is not out of it yet. He's got a little bit of a guts deficit, but he can do a lot of damage. Big ol' slap fight. Goes for another one. Guy Piety with a slight lead at the moment. Here comes a grab throw that's going to land. Guy Piety has a ton of guts though, so that does almost no damage. Double slap's going to do more. 111. Oh my god. Guy Piety sitting on 90 guts, still winning. Goes for another double slap. That's going to win that. Guy Piety is going to go up 2-1. The grit was nice, but he ran out of time with it, so it didn't matter. One more win for Guy Piety, and he advances to rank B and Grand Finals. Jim Crackle needs 2 wins to do the same. What do we got? Who's going to open the damage? Here comes a grab throw. Misses at 70%. Guy Piety now has a 30 guts lead. Hits the double slap. Pretty significant amount of damage there from a move that only costs 10 guts. Roll Assault lands. No crit. Decent amount of withering. Doesn't proc anger. Tries to keep Guy Piaty's guts in check there. Hand press lands. 128. A lot of withering. Another hand press here would be insane. That's exactly what he does. Another 27 guts down. Anger or no anger, Guy Piatti is going to hit 45 long before his opponent. He's basically got this in the bag. I don't know what Jim Crackle can do. He's going to have to dodge a bunch of stuff. And he does the opposite of that. He gets hit right in the noggin. He's not out yet, though. The Gibberer is not out. He may... Yeah, he'll build 45 guts just as time runs out. But here comes another double slap. So... Congratulations, Tix. Your monster moves on. Jim Crackle came very close. I think that one less point overall that could have been put into life ended up hurting him pretty significantly. So that's where we ended off the day today. For him, at least. Okay. Now we got our grand finals. Who do you like? Do you like the run back, Lontar, or Guy Piatti? Remember, if you're voting on Guy Piatti, it is to win 2 sets back to back. Lontar is still in winners, meaning that he needs to lose 2 sets to Guy Piatti to not win the set. Lontar, still undefeated. What number was he? I want to see what his win-loss record was. See how many games he dropped. Just beat him at least 1 set, yeah. That's all you're trying for? Damn, that's loser talk. Man doesn't even want to win the whole thing. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. Get your bets in. This is your last chance to bet for the day. 13,000 to 1.2. We got an underdog. We have an underdog, and it's definitely not helping that he has to win twice in a row. Okay, here we go. Lontar versus Guy Piatti. Game 1 of Grand Finals. Here we go. Okay, so Lontar was number 6. How many games did he lose? 1. Lontar lost 1 game. He's literally lost 1 game. And then he lost 1 to Guy Piatti. So he's lost 2 games so far. And not even sets, just games. He's by far the most dominant. Even Power Garden Fresh lost a couple. Also, I love how Tix is the underdog today despite having a monster that is currently 10-0. Lontar wins game 1. 2 wins away from tournament. Fucking Lontar. This son of a bitch. Comes into my town. And Tarf's a new player too, so good for him. He made a good monster. Vigor, but his opponent has 99 guts. Every second Lontar spends not attacking is a second that helps Guy Piatti. Goes for the multiple tail assaults. Both of them have around the same amount of guts. Hand press misses at 81, oh my god. Tail assault hits again. There's anger. Big anger. You can do some withering here. Gets bit. Gets the big bit. Just shakes it off. Uh-oh, but he's got ease now. Hand press at 67. Lands. That's going to be so much withering. Minus 40 guts. Goes for another one. Oh my god. He's still losing though. Both monsters will be able to attack one more time. Oh, power is going to run down Guy Piatti's chance to attack. He has just enough. Both monsters have enough. Who's going to go first? Nobody does. Lontar wins game 2. Power to run down the clock. Crazy. Game 3, here we go. The 81 dodge, yeah. Though, to be fair, he could have gotten power earlier if it hit. It's not like it would have guaranteed him the win. The whole thing would have been different. Tail assault. Double slaps. A little bit of damage, but Lontar still with a comfortable lead at the moment. Tongue slap at 65, that lands. It's enough to kill. And no grit. Lontar wins it 3-0. We got a second monster at 10-0 going into rank B. So, as always, play a song of my people as we talk about what just transpired here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed week 2C. This is where we take our break for the week before week 3 begins. We've seen a lot of fun matches today. It's kind of crazy seeing a monster from a new player go 10-0. Really wild. Congratulations, Tarp. Your monster is very strong. Congratulations, Tix. Your monster still made it, even if it got fucking bodied. Like, it was the one slapping, but it wasn't the one slapping, if you know what I mean. But I think Guy Pierre is still very strong. And you get Quiet Snow now, you know? You get Quiet Snow. So your monster is going to be absolutely busted in B rank. I don't think you'll have any trouble there. Congratulations also to Stardust and to Bakahuna. Your monsters may not have advanced today, but they did do very well. And, you know, they were a lot of fun to watch. I think it's so funny that every Ape has made top 4. Ape is very, very powerful in rank C. Not so much later on, but very, very powerful in rank C. And we've seen as such. Every single tournament that has had an Ape in it has had an Ape in top 4. Let's see who we can stream.